What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blueclouds Media Channel. My name is Nick Zion. I'm gonna take you guys through the next hour of live streaming. Thiago Silva leave Chelsea by hints of emotional return, and also with Thiago Silva gone, Chelsea are looking to replace him with an AC Milan goalkeeper. Mike Maignan has he's been linked with Chelsea, and negotiations are ongoing. Apparently, it looks like AC Milan will be looking for a fee of 60 to 66 million to let Mike Maignan leave the football club. He hasn't signed a new contract yet, so negotiations are still going on at this moment in time. Chelsea Loney scored 2 rockets for EFL side as bitter Blues fans say. Meanwhile, Mudryk is hitting corner flags at this moment. Yes, a lot of Chelsea fans are throwing a lot of stuff Mudryk compared to the performance of Omari Hutchison. Chelsea's shocking move for Mike Maignan, which I did talk about. What does this mean to Chelsea Football Club? Lone starlet, like I said, scoring worldies while fans throw shades at Mudryk at this moment. Is it the end of an era for Chelsea defense as the departure of Thiago Silva comes in this summer? Thiago Silva has wished Chelsea fans, and he has said a lot in regards to his contribution. We're going to look at Thiago Silva's career as we dive into the news. And also, there's a new salary cap which has been introduced for the spend of how much percentage teams can spend regarding 70 to 80% of the revenue can be spent on the player cost. That is being something that is also being introduced in the Premier League. We'll also look into that. Silva family, including his children who played for Chelsea Academy, have also given fund of London Football Club. The kids play for Chelsea Academy and they love being in London. So that's also going to be a difficult situation. And also when the player leave a football club with that kind of love and affection, it becomes very, very difficult for that player. Despite lucrative offers that came in for Thiago Silva in the January transfer window, he intends to stay at the football club. Silva stayed at the football club to help Chelsea through the rest of the season. And I think that the decision he made has really, really gone on to help Chelsea because the defense has been shaky. Although we know the nature and in the stance of Thiago Silva, his age, I think around 38 years old, if I can remember, 38, 37, 38 years old. It wasn't that easy for Thiago Silva to play on that highest level. But Thiago Silva, if I can remember, he started his career somewhere in the Russian league, if I can remember. He played AC Milan. He also played in PSG, played obviously Brazilian national team, also played for Chelsea, and he has been a good servant for Chelsea Football Club. 4 years at the football club, and he has already won some prestigious trophies like the Champions League, which he couldn't win with AC Milan. He couldn't win that with PSG. But 4 years at Chelsea, he's been able to win the Champions League for Chelsea, and also the Super Cup, if I can remember, Super Cup, and then the Club World Cup. Also, Thiago Silva, a men's strike defender, and also a legend for Chelsea Football Club within just 4 years. So imagine if Thiago has been with Chelsea for maybe a decade, what would Thiago Silva be for Chelsea? So these are the things that I would like us to talk about. Thiago Silva today. It's all about Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva farewell to Chelsea. So guys, so this is the main topic, and also I did mention about I did talk about Omaro Hutchinson, who is with Ipswich in the EFL Championship, and they're on the verge of promotion. They're getting close in promotion to the Premier League. We hope to see that. And where look at how Mario Hutchinson this weekend came up and scored two goals. Where does it leave? Do you loan him? Do you loan Mario Hutchinson, or do you loan Mudryk? It's up to us all to see and then be able to come up with our own thoughts. So let me know what you think about Mario Hutchinson and Mahalo or Micha Modric, they call him. So let me know in the comment section below. And like I said, guys, do not forget, my name is Nizai on Blueclouds Media, presenting Chelsea news live on this platform. Let me know your thoughts and your whatever you think about Thiago Silva's departure and how emotional farewell, and also thinking about returning to Chelsea, not to be as a player, but then maybe to be involved in a managerial role. So as I also read, Thiago Silva is getting into being doing his managerial course whilst he's at Chelsea. So yeah, I see a lot of promises and good things to come for legend like Thiago Silva. So guys, if you're there, do not go anywhere. Stick with us, or stick with me, and I'll be right back in just a second. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back again. Blue Ball Analysis is in the building. So is my brother Todd Labor also in the building, guys. So big up to you guys, and I hope you're doing very well. Big news, and I don't know how Chelsea fans, a lot of football fanatics or football fans are taking this news, but in regards to the farewell message from Thiago Silva, I don't know where you stand, Blue Board. And guys, remember the link is also right there. If you want to join us on the panel to have a say, feel free. The platform is made for the people, like I always say, the fans, the voice of the people, and the voice of Lord. So I always go by that. And a big up to my brother Todd Labor. Blue Board said, Blue Board Analysis said, get ready for life with Poch in 2024-2025 season. He is magic, according to my brother Blue Board. Thank you very much. Let's see what Pochettino can do. There's little ups and downs, but for now, I know where I stand with Mauricio Pochettino. I don't want to get into it because today's show is not more about Mauricio Pochettino, but more about we have to dwell more on Mario Hutchinson and the farewell of Thiago Silva and Mike Maignan, French national goalkeeper and AC Milan goalkeeper who has been linked with Chelsea. And I've said it on the platform that Chelsea need a world-class goalkeeper. We need a world-class goalkeeper. Don't get me wrong. Georgi Petrovic hasn't put a foot wrong, but then the amount of goals that Chelsea have conceded from beginning of the season till now, which has resulted into about around 59 goals. Yes, 59 goals conceded in the Premier League. That is way too much. Before Chelsea can stop conceding, you need a world-class goalkeeper. You need absolutely world-class defenders in the back that can shield them up, that can protect your number one goalkeeper. And I think that Chelsea are on the right track. Bringing on Mike Maignan. Mike Maignan is a worthy of a goalkeeper. Apparently, he's having issues. He hasn't renewed his contract with AC Milan yet. And from what I'm reading, AC Milan are looking into things and see whether they put a price tag on him. Manuel, I think at AC Milan are looking for a price tag of 60 to 66 million for Manuel. Whoever paid for that money snatch that goalkeeper. But I won't be surprised if Chelsea can go in for Alisson. I'll also be okay with Alisson. Yes, I will be okay if Alisson can join Chelsea. Let me see if I can. Uh, all right. Let me see if I can get that here. Um, if whilst I'm talking, yeah, if Chelsea can go in for Alisson, remember Alisson was Chelsea's number one target before they went in for Kepa Arrizabalaga, and apparently, Chelsea, Real Madrid will not pay the money for Kepa. Kepa will return to Chelsea during preseason on loan from Real Madrid, and I don't think Chelsea want to keep Kepa Arrizabalaga in goalposts anymore, and so do I. Don't want Kepa to return to Chelsea. I'm trying to get the right figure that AC Milan asking for Manuel. Let me see if I can find that right now on my screen. Okay. I've just seen the link, but I haven't seen the report from it's a what they say over here? I say Gazzati. Yeah, that's the name. Gazzati something something. The Italian media that reported this. Italian media reported this. Mark Manuel will evaluate. AC Milan will evaluate the next project before renewing Mark Manuel's contract. When they want a minimum of 60 million coming from the Gazzati, the Dallas Sport, whatever they call them. So that is a situation right now with Mac Manuel. If Chelsea put down a six, if Chelsea are really interested and they want to really compete next season, without a doubt, I'll vow that they're going for this. AC Milan French international goalkeeper. He's a good goalkeeper, good shot stopper. If you want to see one of them, yes, also good with his feet. Good with his feet. With this modern days goalkeeper, you have to be good with his feet. But they forget about coaching. I mean, keeping the ball out of the net. I don't know what is going on with goalkeeping now. Are goalkeepers now outfield players? Is that the main priority we're looking for goalkeepers? Is that the main thing? I don't know, but Mark Manuel is. If you guys maybe let me see if I can get this picture on my screen as we are live here. I don't know, but I'm not seeing my photos down. It's not displaying what's going on here. But anyway, um, Broodbot said, What are your thoughts on Ruben Amorim?" For now, look, I had something which I'm not so happy about Ruben Amorim's demands. If Amaron wasn't a good fit because of demand for Liverpool, I don't know if remember Liverpool are being owned by Americans. Americans and American owners don't want too much demand from coaches. There's something I want to make. There's a video that I'm trying to come up with regarding Chelsea owners and the past owner, which is Roman Abramovich. It's very, very, very important that people have to take this very, very carefully. People have to understand it. The reign and the successfulness of Roman Abramovich at this time. When Roman Abramovich came in, he has a crop of people that he brought on board, and all those people buy into what Roman Abramovich was trying to do. You get what I'm saying? All those people he brought in, they understand the project. And last time we had a show on that platform here, which we did talk about understanding the project, and people that works under Todd Bowley and Biedat Egbali have to understand what Todd Bowley's project is. If you don't understand what the project is, or you don't want to buy into the project, you have to be shown the exit, because you're not here to help the team develop, or you're not here to build up something. You're just here. Roman Abramovich did not just become successful if his people that work under him did not understand or buy into his project. He was just bringing in players for success. The same thing, the project that these new owners have, those that work under him have to buy into that project and help them to succeed. So I remember that someone said that Roman Abramovich was being Todd Bowley and his people told Mauricio Pochettino to shut up by demanding for experienced players. Pochettino have to understand that the project was like this without experienced players before he buy into it. Understanding the project before coming in, it means that you're here to help the project to become successful. For Todd Bowley, Biedat Egbali Feliciano, the Blue Coal project to be successful, those that work in that project have to understand and support what the project is. If you don't support the project, you need to get out of the football club. Roman became successful because the people that he was working with really supports the project. It's two things. If I have my company, Blueclouds Media Company, and you don't want to help me succeed, then you don't have to be here. I employ you to do multimedia work. I employ you to do graphic design work. And you don't understand what I'm trying to do here, then you have to leave because you don't understand the job. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense. All right, big up to Constantine Dante. Todd Labor said, "Hi, Nee. How are you doing today? So down. My team lost yesterday. The six eggs. The Capital and the Nottingham Forest all lost. We had our chances to hang in with City, but we couldn't convert our chances. Forest was very good in the first half. I was thinking maybe they could keep it tight, they could keep it close in the second half, but they couldn't. It's going to be difficult to keep City out of scoring for the whole 90 minutes. If you can do that, then you have to keep your defense very, very disciplined. And I didn't think that Nottingham Forest were going to do that for the whole entire 90 minutes. It was going to be too difficult for Forest to do it. But I feel your pain, Todd. I feel your pain. Sorry that your team lost. Blueboard Analysis said, "What are your thoughts on Ruben Amorim?" Like I said, Ruben Amorim is a good manager, but what has he really win in the highest level? What has he really win? You get what I'm saying? Sometimes we see flashy work from certain people and then we think about bringing them down. Philosophy is great. He's done it very well with FC Porto, but can he do it in the highest level? Which I don't know. It's very difficult as to sit down here trying to tell you that Ruben Amorim will be good because no, I've watched 2 games from FC Porto in the whole entire time that he's been linked with Chelsea. So I can't really go in and say he can be better because everyone is pointing fingers at Roberto De Zerbi. But look how shambolic he's been. Roberto De Zerbi had one good season with Brighton, and look how bad he has been. He qualified to. Remember, Chelsea will definitely play Europe, which if things goes on well. If they play Europe, they get a chance to go Europe and play competition in Europe. They will play in a domestic league at the same time, trying to compete and challenge for Premier League trophy and domestic trophy. Can Ruben Amorim be able to manage in all these 4 or 5 competitions that he will be taking part in? That is not easy to do. Remember, it's not the Portuguese league. It's the Premier League. You're talking about FA Cup, Community Shield, all this. No, Chelsea will not play Community Shield, but Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and any competition that Chelsea find themselves in Europe. So there is a lot of work to be done, bringing in a lot of inexperienced managers, European inexperienced managers. So I'm always going in for experienced managers that have done it before, who can manage multiple competition at the same time on the highest level. Chelsea, if you come to Chelsea, it's just like playing for Liverpool, going in for Manchester City. The pressure on you is very, very high. You make headlines each and every week when you play. So something that we have to look into before looking at these young managers and thinking they can do a job at Chelsea. We've seen Graham Potter. He's not even young. Graham Potter did with Brighton Football Club, but on the highest level, he's even doing. He did better than Mauricio Pochettino is doing now. But on the highest level, Graham Potter couldn't manage the pressure. It's not that easy bringing in someone to take over Chelsea Football Club, Manchester City. I wouldn't even say maybe Manchester City, Manchester United. I would say even Tottenham Hotspurs who haven't won anything. The pressure is very high. Although Tottenham Hotspurs hasn't set the bar high because they've been to Champions League final. Mauricio Pochettino have set that bar high for them. So anyone that comes in, you have to follow that footstep, trying to win something. Although they haven't won anything. But Mauricio Pochettino have set the bar high that they can reach Champions League final. So Ange Postecoglou is expected to get to a better level. Let's see if they can do it next season. I believe that his style of play would not be successful in the Premier League. Todd Labour said, "Hi, Constant, Dante, Blue Board, and big up to everyone there." Dante said, "Hey, you an early good for okay." He said an early good stream for me. Usually I stream at pretty much the same time, but when the time goes, sometimes we go between 5 hours to 4 hours between our time here and the UK time. So either I go it's between 11 or it's between 12 and 1. So between 12 and 1 p.m. So if this time really works for you, I hope that I keep the time for majority of the time that I stream. Todd Labor, okay. I said I follow the Celtic also. Yeah, I follow LL and the Lakers. Big up to you. I want to love you forever. She said, big up this Zion, everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is well today. Guys, the link is right there. If you want to join me on the platform to discuss some of these topics, do me a favor. If you know much about Omari Hutchinson, who Chelsea got from Arsenal, he's on loan at Ipswich, banging in goals, banging in worthy goals each and every weekend. Now they're on the verge of promotion to the Premier League. Will you keep Omari Hutchinson or will you loan him out to any football club? Also, there is Mudryk also over there. His performance this season hasn't been that great. Would you loan Mudryk or will you keep him at the football club? It's up to you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Constant Dati said, I wanted to love you forever. Big up to you, mate. Where is my fellow back on X? I'm not so sure. It says, oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't so sure if you're the one that tagged me or let me see. I got something from you this morning. Dante, yeah, I don't know. Someone was trying to tag me. I couldn't really get it very well. But yeah, I went through my notification. It says cash, something like cash Macomic or something. So I wasn't so sure if it was really you. But Dante, please, I'm trying to follow up here, but please, if you can shoot me a message real quick so you can direct me straight to your account, and then I'll give you a follow back, brother. You know I'll do that. It wasn't intentional or anything. All right, definitely follow you back, Dante. Costa Dante said I want to love you forever. I think I have you on X as well. Was sending out people messages who haven't Facebook or active during a clear out. Okay. Spot on. Dante said experience, more mature manager is the way to go. I agree. I always said it. Absolutely. Mature manager, these young managers, they haven't see it in the highest level. And this level brings a lot of pressure. And I don't know how they can handle it. They cannot handle it. We've seen it from Frank Lampard. We've seen it also from Graham Potter. Now it's Mauricio Pochettino, who we even think that with his maturity, managing the likes of Kylian Mbappe, managing Neymar, Da Silva, Santos, and managing Lionel Messi, and all those players, maybe he might have vast of experience and know how to manage these young players, but it turned up to be no. No, he's playing lots of players out of position, and I think that I'm done with Mauricio Pochettino. I'm not going to say anything different if I see Poch next season. I won't be surprised if I see Poch next season, but I don't think he's going to do anything different from now. Big up to Gulam Mustafa in the building. Says big up me and everyone in the chat at Gulam Mustafa. Big up Todd and all the big ups there. Absolutely, guys. If you have any question regarding the topic, also the link is right there. If you have time, you are free. You can do me a favor, jump on, and do not forget to like the stream, subscribe to Blue Clouds Media YouTube channel. It helps a lot. The like will go a long way. Let's see if we can finish by 15 or 20 likes by the end of the stream. I'm here to stay for an hour as we discuss this show. If you guys want to come on and have it and discuss some of these topic with me, that will be fine. You always have to remember this is the fan channel, the fan show. So feel free to click on it. Don't be shy. We will punish Spurs on the counter. Chelsea, yeah. I've said it many times that Postacoglu's style of play, it won't be successful if he doesn't change things. He won't be successful because the style demands a lot from the defense. It demands a lot. You're finally done with Poch. Good to hear that. Absolutely, I am done with Mauricio Pochettino. I am done with Mauricio Pochettino for almost about 2 weeks now. Yeah, I've now sat down. I've realized that drawing against a team like Burnley, who everyone was smashing 5-6 nil, and drawing against a team like Burnley with a crop of players that played against Burnley is unacceptable. It's highly unacceptable, and also losing and drawing to team like Forest, Stamford Bridge, and a whole bunch of teams, and West Ham United also at Stamford Bridge, draw to them. I think we lost to them. Yeah, we lost to West Ham United. With Chelsea have conceded 59 goals. Proud to the amount of points that we've even get. Maybe less than the points we've had right now. Let me look at the Premier League table and see where Chelsea are and the amount of goals that they have conceded. Let me share that with you guys as we are live discussing this. Brilliant. Share that screen. Okay. Where is the screen? Come on. All right. Okay. The Premier League table is right here. It doesn't lie. And we're gonna go into Chelsea. We look into the clubs, look at Chelsea. Okay, we look for Chelsea Football Club, Stamford Bridge. Statistics wise, stats, goals conceded. Let me go to table. Maybe table will be better. All right. So now look at where Chelsea are. 11th. From 9th, 10th, 11th. Is it 11th? In 9th at this moment. Sorry. 9th. And look at goals conceded. Where are the goals conceded? These should be the goals conceded. Goals aggregate. Goals conceded. '59. Chelsea, 9th position with 59 goals conceded. And how many points has Chelsea? Points. The 9th place. Chelsea have 49. So if Chelsea have 49 points and conceded 59 goals, that is more than what we've even number of points we've gained is less than the goals that we've conceded, isn't it? This is not good. So going forward, the defense have to be fixed. I don't know where you guys stand. Big up to RS and also RS in the building. Big up to you. So we need a manager with a consistent. Dante said we need a manager with discipline. But just let them do what they want on the football pitch. You're finally done with Poch. Absolutely. Where do you rank Thiago Silva among our centre backs in the last 20 years. Would you say his time at Chelsea was better than compared to likes of David Luiz or Cahill, Rudiger, etc.? Um, no, I can compare certain defenders. I would say that Thiago Silva is better than Rudiger. Thiago Silva is not that better than David Luiz. David Luiz is a hell of a player. Gary Cahill, Thiago Silva is not better than Gary Cahill either. They'll probably be on the same level. The reason why I'm saying this, when I look at defending, because I used to play right center back and a right back. I don't like right fullback because I don't have um I don't like to run too much. I like to stay in halfway. When I look at defending, I like defenders that can get you at least 10 goals or maybe 7 goals a season during set pieces. And Gary Cahill will get you that all the time. Rudiger, not that many. Rudiger is not that good with his legs, but then he has the legs to cover up. In terms of gifted, if you talk about gifted defenders, Thiago Silva is gifted. He commands very, very well, and he links up play on the his distribution is spot on. So I wouldn't take Rudiger over Thiago Silva. And if I want to rank him among our center backs we've had, whew, we've got, remember, Chelsea have got lots of top world class defenders. And I can put you talk about center backs. If I have to pick up four center backs, one will be John Terry. John Terry among the list will be number one for me. John Terry. I'll go for Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva also comes in. Gary Cahill comes in, and David Luiz is my four. If I have to choose these four defenders all time, 20 years, if I want to talk all time 20 years, Thiago Silva, John Terry, Gary Cahill, and then David Luiz will be my preferred players. Because remember, David Luiz, you're not just getting a center back. You're also getting a guy that can give you free kicks. Really, Cavallo, yeah, Cavallo was good. Ricardo Cavallo was good. Ricardo Cavallo was good, but how many goals did Cavallo score compared to? I'm not so sure. I haven't done that statistics right now, but looking at the layman and what I've seen in the past, Ricardo Cavallo was so good. The pair of Cavallo, John Terry, and so forth was very, very good because you have to remember. Look at the kind of defenders that we have with Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva stand tall. None of these defenders have really made Thiago Silva make these defenders look good. But we can bring Ricardo Cavallo in. We can bring, but I'm looking at defenders that score goals. Cavallo was very good in defending, but how many goals did he contribute? Cavallo and Terry were the best. The pair was good, but who can I pair with Thiago Silva? I'm trying to add Thiago Silva to it, but what do you make of Gary Cahill? Blocks. Gary Cahill was immense also of a defender. He gets you goals, set pieces in the 6-yard box. Gary Cahill is getting you goals. If I want to go pair, maybe it's very difficult. It's very difficult. But I'm going for Thiago Silva, uh, uh, um, John Terry, and Gary Cahill, and who else did I put? David Luiz. Individually, without pairing. Individual standout defenders. JC said hello, Ni. How are you? Thank you very much, JC. Constant Data said, in my opinion, of course, according to uh who's this one? Dizali. Dizali. Are you trying to say disaster? Okay, Chelsea down will call him disaster. And the RS said it's not defender's job to score though. It's like saying how good a striker can press. No, 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 no. It's not their job. It's just like telling me that it's not a striker's job to come and defend. But remember, it's a team. It's a team game. Soccer is always a team game. We all support each other. So let's say if the defender decide not to join the attack, but then stay behind. How can we get those goals coming from those tall defenders? Remember, Gary Cahill is very height. He has the height advantage. I think it's 6'3", if I can remember, either 6'2" or 6'3", Gary Cahill. Yeah, Gary Cahill is a very, very tall guy. And he contributes a lot of goals during set pieces. So with me, when I'm picking out defenders, I'm looking at defenders who have high possibility of getting on set pieces. It's very important. How many goals did we get from set pieces? You be asking yourself a question: why are these defenders not getting on the balls, or why are these strikers not getting on these balls? But if you have a defender in the 18 who can get in contact with those set pieces that comes in, then you should count yourself, or you should be happy with those defenders. That is what I'm looking at. Because if your defense, your center backs can give you at least 6 goals a season, that can help the attackers also to beef up the challenge in our league. You get what I'm saying? In the league. He said Cahill underrated, but not better than Cavallo in his opinion. That's what I'm saying. I do really rate Cahill very, very well. Uh, don't jinx it. Okay. All right. Bluebird said, hello, boss. At JC, Bluebird analysis said, we will be eighth after our win against the Spurs with 2 points behind Newcastle and 3 behind Manchester United. Dante says 7 goals and 5 assists, EPL Caballo. Dante, please, can you check Gary Cahill's goals for me in his career with Chelsea? Can you check that one for me real quick whilst you're there? Because I don't want to get off the screen, so I can follow up with that. So Ricardo Cavallo has 7 goals and 7 goals, 5 assists in his Chelsea career. So 7 goals, 5 assists, as we have for Cavallo, which is not bad. But how long was Cavallo with Chelsea? It's also maybe I think either 7 years, maybe 7 goals, 5 assists. Let's see what. Let me see if I can find Gary Cahill's statistics, because Gary Cahill. I don't know if I can find it here. Let me search. I don't know how people don't really rate, just like Dante said, Cahill is underrated. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see Gary Cahill's Cahill. Um, all right, Gary Cahill, 538 Premier League appearances 394. I don't know how many for Chelsea. All right, Chelsea. He was at Chelsea for how many seasons? One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I counting the same seasons twice? Cahill at Chelsea. Okay. Uh, 2011, 2012. Goals. Let me see. Goals one. He has 6 years. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Is it goals? Guys, Cahill. Cahill had, let's say, had over, hold on here, guys. Cahill here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16, 17 goals, guys. 17 goals. Or maybe either. I mean, I think not 17, but the goals that I'm counting. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 14 goals. 14 goals for Chelsea. I mean, come on. 14 goals, and he's not a striker. 14 goals for Chelsea as a centre back. Come on, you got to put him in there. 14 goals, you got to put him in there. And these goals are just for the Premier League. So I don't know how many goals he really scored for his entire career playing for Chelsea. This is 14 goals. Let me uh maybe I can. Sorry, guys. So maybe I can over this. Maybe I can where did it go? Where did the screen go? All right. Maybe I can look for Cahill under the transfer market and probably you can tell us a bit more different from that. Um, all right. Okay. This is Gary Cahill right here. Matches. I don't want to see this one. Translate statistics. What stats will tell me. So if we look at him as a defender, the trophies he's won, guys, come on, man. FA Cup, he won 2 Europa Cup, Premier League, and then 1 Champions League, and also 1 FA Cup. Gary Cahill himself. Premier League, he scored how many goals? 28 Premier League, and I'm sure 14 for Chelsea. So 28 Premier League goals. EFL Cup, that's FA Cup, 5 goals. Champions League, 4 goals. FA Cup, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, 5 goals. FA Cup, 4 goals. Championship, 3. That one is not part of it, but look at that. Very very underrated, Dante. Very very underrated. You said very very underrated, but just like I said, Gary Cahill will be on my all time top 4 Chelsea defenders. Yeah, I'll put him in there. I'll put him in that list. But anyway, Dante said blue board. If you don't learn, do you okay? Is it running back to poach? Okay, since blue board said you don't learn. I don't know. I'm trying to get a running back to poach at this moment. Okay, KL is 5th highest scoring defender in the Premier League ever. Says, but you won't say he is the 5th best defender in Premier League ever, right? Just because of his goals. Well, now I'll say that. I will say that. RS, I will say that. And the reason why I'm saying that is now the game has changed. The game has changed for quite some time now. Everyone wants a goalkeeper who is good with his feet. But what's the job of a goalkeeper? The job of a goalkeeper is to keep the ball out of the net. Now we're looking for goalkeepers who can play the ball. We're looking for goalkeepers who can distribute passes. Is it their job to be distributing passes? Apparently, that is not their job. But now everyone is looking for this. And my criteria of who a good center back has to be, one, you have to remember defending is the most important thing. It's just like our right back and our fullbacks. Why do we raise? Why do we? Look at Rich James and we believe he's one of the best because going forward he's good and also defends very well. Gary Cahill defends very, very well. He blocks shots. He gets goals when he set it forward. He take advantage over set pieces. Dead ball specialist, Gary Cahill is very good at it. That is why I rate him very, very high. You can defend alone, but do you take advantages over set pieces? Just like Disasi. People call him disaster. He has to improve in his defending. But going forward, also relying on set pieces, he can get you goals. Body Shell need to do that too. Our defense that we have, they're not doing both at the same time. The defending is not best. Going forward, they don't capitalize on those, set pieces. They don't get on it very well. Levi Akua also have to develop himself very well. Levi Akua has got so many chances on set pieces, but never on target. So if Levi Akua wants to rank among the best defenders in the Premier League, he has to learn on getting goals. John Terry, if I could remember, scored almost about 26 or 26 career goals for Chelsea. 26 goals for Chelsea. That is why he's one of the best. It's not just defending, it's also scoring goals. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm recruiting defenders, I want a defender that can take advantage of those hits, because defenders have height. And those balls that are coming in are on their level that they can get in contact with. So if I'm looking for defender, I'm looking for defender that is good in the air. Dante said I was doing only CFC for both of them. Absolutely. I do understand that. But look at the Premier League, look at the statistics, it will tell you. So Cahill, just like RS just said, Cahill is 5th highest scoring defender in the Prem. But you won't see. But I put him there. One of my, if I have to make 5, then I have to put I'll put Cavallo in there. And I know the pair. Remember, do you think Cavallo will stand out among one of these defenders that we have? Disasi and maybe Levi Akua or maybe Badishia. But remember, Cavallo played and played against or playing aside with one of the greatest in the Premier League. The Premier League has ever offered, which is John Terry. He was with John Terry. And imagine, John Terry also played side with Gary Cahill. How good was Gary Cahill? You get what I'm saying? So sometimes it's not just the individual. And I know he was good. Don't get me wrong. Cavallo was very, very good. But I'm looking at goals also that these individual players provided. But guys, thank you very much. I think either Dante for the I think it was Dante or Aris, one of you that put his comments up regarding these defenders. So thank you very much for that wonderful comment. Caballo, I think, was voted in as center back next to Terry in all time. Okay, I rest my case. I put Caballo there. I'll probably go 5 instead of going to 4. I'll go for 5. So okay, John Terry, Cavallo, and John Terry, Cavallo. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll make a 4, but I'll take David Luiz out. Because David Luiz sometimes he makes so many stupid mistakes. So I'll take John Terry, Thiago Silva, Ricardo Cavallo, and John Terry, Thiago Silva, Ricardo Cavallo, John Terry, Ricardo Cavallo, and who else? Who else am I getting out? John Terry and Gary Cahill. That's my top 4. So John Terry, Ricardo Cavallo, Thiago Silva, and Gary Cahill are going to be my top 4 players. All right, Gary Cahill, I think was okay. Also, Ron Harris for old Chelsea. Possible. I didn't see him. I did not see him. This is probably history. I never watched Ron Harris play for Chelsea. I'll never lie to you. Probably I wasn't even supporting Chelsea at that time. I started supporting Chelsea in 1998. One game that I watched from Zola, I was like, man, who is that team? what's that team? But I started watching football from 1990. My first World Cup was Italian 90, US 94, France 98, Japan, Korea. I've watched from South Africa. I've watched all the World Cups from 1990 till now. So yeah, I've been watching football for ages. Dante said that 3 year period, Cavallo with Terry conceded same amount of goals in 3 seasons as we just did this season. Ooh. I said, oh, what a statistics in that 3 year period, Cavallo with Terry. So 3 years, 3 years, 3 years period, 59 goals that Chelsea conceded. This current crop of players have conceded that within one season. Mauricio Pochettino, thank you very much. Thanks, Mauricio. But you're setting history for the wrong reason. You're making headlines for the wrong reason. Mauricio Pochettino, thank you very much. Guys, what about Omario Hutchison? I haven't heard anything regarding that. I've asked you guys more of a question regarding Omario Hutchison, and also I've said the link is right there. We got some 9 minutes to just hop off. Nine, I mean, one. We got 8 more and 9 more minutes to hop off for an hour of streaming. Guys, please, Mario Hutchison and why is this screen? It's not showing up here. Mario Hutchison, guys. Mario Hutchison and Mudryk. Which of these players should we keep? If you haven't followed Mario Hutchison, I'll follow him whole this season with Ipswich. There are games that he doesn't start, but he's been a game changer for Ipswich. Anytime he gets off the bench, he impact the game almost about 90% impact. He scored goals. And this weekend, he had 2 goals of a worthy of the goals. 2 goals from Omario Hutchison. And I'm asking the question, who do we keep at the football club? Who do we send on loan? The young, talented Omario Hutchison or Mahalo Mudryk, a.k.a. Mika, or whatever they call it. Who should we send on loan? I want you guys to give me your honest opinion on that. Best ever defense in a year, also 15 goals in 04-05 season. Guess who center back and who center back is best 15 goals in 04-05, 2004, 2005, 2004, 2005 season. 04-05, because 2000. It's definitely going to be Terry. Who is the goals? Also a defense in a year. Also 15 goals in 05, 05, 05, 04, 05. 15 goals. I think I'll definitely put 05, 05. I don't think Terry Gary Cahill wasn't there in the 05, 04 season. Should I say I can add John Terry over there? I can add John Terry name in it. Terry of was Basingwai in that squad? Was Basingwai there? Constant Dante said Terry and Cavallo. Oh, really? Wow. Let me put my headphone on. Scala, welcome back. We have just 6 minutes to end the stream. What's up?
Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you perfectly now. What's going on with you, man?
Yeah, not too much. I mean, United are still awful, and nothing's changed. I mean, drawing 1-1 to Burnley, that too. I mean, the way we have drawn as well. I mean, I think the top four looks like a far-fetched dream now, unless fifth place gets to Champions League, which it will. But again, that's not guarantee either. So yeah, man, we just have that cup final to play for, FA Cup final, and that's pretty much it. But Yeah, I mean, good for Thiago Silva. I think he's leaving. That's probably your big news of the day. He was immense in that first season, and yeah, he's going out on his own terms. So that's good for him because it would have been very bad for a defender of that quality to not win anything big. Because I mean, he has won French leagues, and I'm not sure if he has won Serie A or not, but he didn't win the World Cup nor the Champions League before he came to Chelsea. So yeah, good for him. I think he's promised that he'll return to Chelsea at some form of coaching role. So that's a positive. So yeah, I mean, good things, man. I mean, I do like Thiago Silva. I wanted him the day since he scored that goal at the new camp when he was playing for AC Milan in
It's similar.
2012. Yeah, so I wanted him at that time. He would have been the perfect replacement for Vidic. But yeah, it is what it is. He went to PSG.
Would you say it took him too long to join the elite in the Premier League to be able to like win more trophies? Because his four
Yeah.
years at Chelsea alone, he was able to win the World Club trophy. He was able to win the Super Cup and also be able to win the Champions League within just 4 years in the English Premier League.
Yeah, I mean that's his decision. I think after going from AC Milan, you went to PSG, and I mean let's not forget at that time PSG were recruiting big names. They got Zlatan, they got Maxwell from Barcelona, so they've got some big names, and he was again a big name. So I guess, and with Brazilians, I mean there is a financial thing which goes on economics. We have seen with Oscar players like Oscar and Hulk. These players do. I'm not saying like Thiago Silva chases money, but he probably liked the PSG project, and he felt that he could be the main guy. So yeah, but if you would have come to Chelsea probably after you won the league in 2016,
Yeah.
even then I think he would have given at least 4 solid years, and then you could have done well. He would have been the perfect replacement for Gary Cahill because if you remember when you won the league, Cahill was your best centre back, and I really like Cahill. He was so good, man, that season.
I love Cahill. I just love
Yeah,
Cahill.
he was so. I wanted him when he was at Bolton, and I remember United playing Bolton, and he was solid. So, yeah, but good things have happened regardless of when he came. He's won 3 European trophies, and he's finishing on a high. So yeah, I mean, good for him. I mean, except for his wife, who always has something to chat about.
Mhm.
Uh, his overall thing has been good. I wished he spoke a bit of English, but I guess that's just not. It's not important. But again, but yeah, man, good for him. I do like Silva. Sergio Ramos, all these guys. They are the last uh, generation of defenders who know how to defend. So now everyone wants to just play out from the back. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I was talking to Dante and Ares on the show, and uh Dante said, "No wonder Neil has soft spot for Gary Cahill. Not just that, I follow Cahill for quite some time now, and I love, Gary Cahill is a game changer. He wins games for Chelsea when the going is very very tough. Gary Cahill will get you goals, not just a header, but he gets goals in the 18 also as well. I know there was one game that Chelsea went against either Manchester United, and Cahill goal made a difference. He had a goal. So there's so many memorable goals that I can remember from Gary Cahill. A lot of them looking at highlights, and Cahill pulls out minutes. I just love Gary Cahill. I love him. And it's not just meeting with him, but the goals he scored were very very vital goals. Look, people are talking about current defenders. In your opinion, if you're recruiting a defender, what are you looking at? Because I have my I don't want to say, I'm not sure if you were listening into the show before coming on, but with me, if I'm looking for to recruit a defender, I'm looking for a defender who can take advantage over set pieces and get you goals when they're going at all. Just like we've seen the lights of a real Ferdinand, Vidra Van Dijk is doing, and then Company does, and also sometimes like Kanji and maybe Diaz, yeah, can do lights of John Terry and Vidic in the race. They can take advantage over set pieces and get you goals when they go in and stop. Are you looking at just a defender who can just defend or who can score goals, Scala?
Well, I mean, if you're looking at a defender who can defend, I think that's pretty much 60 to 70% of the job done. I mean, if he can score from set pieces, that's just an added advantage. I don't think it is a must in defenders. I think if you are good at, I mean, by default you assume centre backs are good at set pieces, especially corners. So I don't think it's a big thing. I mean, I mean, United are a joke when it comes to set pieces. We have scored like I don't know, not even double digits in 2 seasons. So we are a bit of a joke team when it comes to that. Considering we have one of the guys who has the biggest forehead in the entire football, and he has scored like not even 5 goals from set pieces in Harry Maguire. So yeah, I would prefer a defender who defends. I don't really care too much about set pieces and scoring goals. I think that's something you can work on. But if a defender can defend with his ability,
Okay.
that's a big plus because we just saw what happened in the Arsenal Tottenham game.
Mm-hmm.
They gave 3 goals away in the first half. That's because they have one defender in Mickey Van der Ven who has to do so much of recovery runs because all of the other 9 players are playing ahead of the half line.
Okay.
So, I would rather prefer Chelsea goes for a. I mean, look, there are some decent centre backs around. I mean, if you look at the guy from Palace, not Palace, yeah, it is Palace, Anderson, and that guy from Everton, Jared Brathwaite, he's very good. But knowing Chelsea, I think you will go and spend big monies on a foreign defender, someone like a Tapsoba or a Todibo, someone like that.
Yeah, Chelsea also linked with Todibo, but I'm not so sure if that's a player that Chelsea will bring in. There are lots of players there. I don't know if Chelsea will be loaning Badishia, who hasn't been that great, but maybe it could be because of the gaffer in charge, Mauricio Pochettino. But if Scala, where would you see United finishing? Where do you think United will be finishing at the end of the season?
I think if we can get somehow we can get fifth, I think that would be great. But again, that's a very very tall order. You're asking something. I mean, the way Aston Villa are playing, I mean, yeah, I think they are almost guaranteed. You can say they're like on 67 points. We are on 54, and Tottenham are on 60. So we are still 6 points behind Tottenham, who have a game in hand. So I think United will finish either sixth or at worst seventh. I don't think we are going below that. But sixth or seventh, that's our ceiling, which will probably give us Europa League. I mean, I mean that's horrible. I mean, I don't want to go. I don't want Thursday nights, but yeah, at the moment it is looks like very much sixth.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Scala. Constantine Dante said that Poch won't even play Omario Hutchison. Look at what he's doing to Washington and all the other academy boys. They get no chance at this moment. That's what he believes. And I think that, yeah, Poch hasn't really helped himself in regards to how he has treated some of their players. We saw Ian Matson during the preseason, how good he was with Chelsea during preseason. More or less, look at this young chap also. He's scoring goals. He's scored not just goals, he's scoring worldy. He's even picked up
Yeah,
a
I
Sky
was.
Bet Championship FA Player of the Month before. Go ahead, Scala.
Yeah, I was very, very surprised that you let Ian Matson go. I mean, did you see his goal in the Champions League
Yeah,
against? I mean, I think it was a pass from Jadon Sancho. I mean, both of our wingers, one our winger and your left back, are on loan and playing on that left hand side for Dortmund. I watched that game and I couldn't believe, like, I mean, you guys have Chilwell and Cucurella. It's not like the competition is too high that you can let go of a player like that. So yeah, man. I mean, he was very, very good. I watched that Champions League game and he scored a very good goal. So I'm a bit surprised why he went away. I mean, before I think he had a very good preseason as well, didn't
very,
he?
very.
Like,
And do you know why he had a very good preseason? He wasn't even playing in the rightful position. He didn't use him as a left back. He was using him as a winger. He preferred Matson play ahead instead of defending. And I had Matson after the I think the first leg of the Champions League game. He said that he preferred to be in the to play as a left back. If anything that can bonus for him to move up front, he will do it. But he preferred to be a defender according to him. That's what he said during on CBS Sports.
yeah, I mean, look, considering Dortmund wanted him and they are in the Champions League semi-final, I mean, it looks a bit of a stupid decision. I mean, I watched your last game. And Cucurella, he looks so clueless at the moment. Like every time someone takes him on, he looks completely like
JC
devoid of
Thursday.
confidence. So,
Right.
yeah, man. I mean, I think one of your two left backs, either Chilwell or I don't think Chilwell is going anywhere, but I feel Cucurella, his time might be up at the club. Don't forget, United wanted Cucurella last season, but
Yeah.
we Chelsea wasn't. They didn't want to agree like a breakout clause in January. So I mean, I don't know what United were thinking. Like, will give us Cucurella till 6 months so that Luke Shaw or Malasia can get fit back, and we'll pay you that 6 month money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think one of them going to move on. I don't know. I think you are going to sell Matson. He's going to make you full profit because of academy tax. So yeah, it's a bit sad. I don't know why he's not getting game time. He's a decent player.
That's right. Guys, if you're looking at the Chelsea's fixtures, I think it's gonna be on is it Thursday or Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. It's not Friday. Dante, it's Thursday. Chelsea played Spurs. Then on Sunday, right after Thursday, we played Chelsea. We playing on Sunday, 5th May. Um, 5th May to West Ham United. Then on the Saturday, Chelsea, that is Saturday, May 11th, Chelsea play Nottingham Forest away. So if you're looking at the fixture, our game is not Friday, Dante. I think it's Thursday. Thursday. So thank you very much, Scala. Big up to you, the Saski. The Sasuke Guna, the man himself, is there. Constantante, so that will be Thursday night in England. Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense then. You know, sometimes 5 hour difference, so I can get confused here. But anyway, Dante, you're right, you're spot on. The Sasuke Guna said that Thiago back to Brazil for the is this is it champions? This company's Flamini. No, I think that what Thiago Silva is trying to do now, he's trying to get into coaching, but he wants to return to Chelsea for a coaching job. He's not going to come back as a player, which we all know. Obviously, we all know that. But big up to you, Abdul Yunus. Abdul Yunus, big up to you. Guys, do not forget, if you're first time joining us on the platform, do yourself a favor and do me a favor because you not regret you join this platform. You can subscribe to it, the platform that opens up for everyone to join and have a say. So Abdul, let me know where you're watching us from. Let me know where you're watching the show from, and don't forget to drop a like on the video and keep your bell notification icon at all times so you don't miss anything from this platform. Saski Guna said at least a draw with Emery. Villa is better and fighting with refs better than fighting with is that Silvers for a pen. Big up that's from Sasuke Guna. Dante. Oh, I lost Scala. If you're there, if StreamYard kick you and you want to come back, Scala, click on it. All right, Dante said, okay, I'm going to sleep. Dante, thank you very much. Much appreciated for your time on the show. Like I said, Dante, shoot me a message right now. Oh, if you can. Else, I'll follow up and see if I can find that notification. Sometimes they cannot find it. Because someone mentioned me. I don't think the person really send me a message because I see at Blueclouds, LLC, and other stuff. If I see Dante, I will click on it. It will take me straight to your. All right, let me finish it and I'll follow up with that. Abdul said, watching from Denmark. Big up to all our Denmark fans. A big up to my brother himself. Abdul Yunus, nice to have you on the show. Yunus, we are looking for more moderators on the platform. So be part of the show each and every time we go live as usual. So yeah, if you're part of the Blue Fan, you're welcome on the show. Welcome, guys. Welcome, Abdul, all the way in Denmark, joining us on the show here. Thank you very much, Abdul. We hope to see more of you in the near future. And guys, I think that we have really talked about pretty much everything on the show. And also, just like I said, there's a new salary cap issued. I haven't gone into details on it. When I was coming live, I saw the tweets on Twitter regarding how much the clubs can spend regarding TV rights, and 70 to 80% of the revenue have to be spent on the player cost regarding the new salary cap being introduced in the Premier League. So one of those things that we will be looking forward into and to discuss it the next time we come on the show. So I think I've gone through, and also, yeah, one more thing I want to talk about. Chelsea has been linked with Mike Maignan, French and AC Milan goalkeeper. I don't know what you guys' thoughts are on that goalkeeper. Would you like Mike Maignan in the Premier League, or would you prefer some other goalkeeper? Let me know your thoughts. If you have seen any link regarding Mike Maignan to Chelsea, let me know. Apparently, like I said, AC Milan is asking for 60 million for this goalkeeper. He's a goalkeeper. I've seen him play on the highest level, and I think he can do a job because Petrovic. We cannot go with Petrovic next season. He hasn't put a foot wrong, but I think this guy is a bit better, much better than Petrovic. Petrovic can be our assistant, second goalkeeper. Send what's his name again? Sanchez away from the football club. Send him out, or send him alone, or sell him. Keep Petrovic, keep Bettinelli, Petrovic, who's the third choice goalkeeper. Bettinelli, Petrovic, and Mark Maignan. Because to have a very good defense, you need a top class goalkeeper who can command. The only reason why I don't like Petrovic is he's good in saving and stopping balls, but he doesn't command his 18 like Peter Cech have done in the past, or like Carlo Cudicini have also done for Chelsea in the past. He needs to command more. The more he has that power in commanding, Chelsea can keep more clean sheet. He needs to command. He needs to direct these defenders, and that's what he's not doing. But this guy is very, very good in commanding his defense. Abdul said he is really good, but I think he won't come. He will take another year in the UCL, which is a shame. Which is a shame. If Chelsea can persuade him, if Chelsea can persuade him, put the project down, later the project, and if he buys into that project, I'm sure we should be on a good in a good way. Let me see how many likes we have so far. Thank you very much, Abdul Yunus. Thank you very much for your wonderful comment. You put in there. I always love engagement. I always love engagement from people, wonderful people like you, Saski Gunas, Dante RC, and more of JC also in the building. Thank you all for joining on the platform. I know no one has time, but I really always appreciate people that find a little bit of time to join the show and listen and even participate when they have a chance. So thank you all for joining in the show today. So we've talked about Mark Maignan, and I think he'll be a good goalkeeper. And I want him, if Chelsea can persuade him, he'll be good. Also Chelsea have also been linked with another two more goalkeepers, Diego Costa from the Portuguese league, and also I think Didier Sav said his name, Mama Vida, or whatever his name is, Mama Vida. I apologize if I'm not saying his name right. So three goalkeepers. Diego Costa will be one of them. I remember the time that Chelsea was heavily linked with Atletico Madrid goalkeeper Jan Oblak, and he never made it to Chelsea. But I think that if Chelsea can persuade this guy, we have a good goalkeeper in our hands. Get in top quality defender, get in top quality midfielder and attacking, one striker, and probably a left back. Chelsea could challenge for the Premier League trophy next season. The project looks good. We have good players there, but we have to find in the right experienced manager that can get the best out of these players. JC said, I am on an evening walk, but enjoying listening today, brother. Thank you very much, JC. Much appreciated. I love you. I love you, brother. I love each and everyone on the show. And, that's how I am. I don't have anything else to say, but then I appreciate you guys' time. Even on your busy time, you're able to tune into my show. Much love to I123, love you forever as usual. He says I'm still here and he trying to listen along with us at work. I know I123. I know your dedication to this platform each and every day, and you've been supporting the show over almost about 3 to 4 years now since this show has been existing on YouTube. Yeah, the show has been here. Nia has been on YouTube for almost about 4 years and over now, and I've been with I123 Love You from beginning till now. She's been I always call her the woman. She's a woman. She's a woman of the channel, and she's been dedicated to this platform beginning till now. So thank you very much. I123 Love You for all you do. It would be nice if I know if I'm close to where you live in the States, I could have paid a visit and say hi to your family. But thank you very much. Much love to you. I123 Love You. Guys, I've dropped all the little topics regarding or surrounding Chelsea Football Club, the link for Mike Maignan or whatever they call him to join Chelsea, and also the Thiago Silva farewell message and how deeply he's going to meet the football club and his son, his kids that play for the club. And I don't know if they're going to leave or still going to leave them here to play for Chelsea. And also Mario Hutchison and Mihajlo Mudryk. Who should Chelsea keep? Another headache for Mauricio Pochettino and Chelsea to deal with. So, guys, this is where I leave you. I always say, Leo Desperandos, as usual. Much love to everyone, and the response is always hang on to hope. Leo Desperandos, hang on to hope, and we will be back again tomorrow. Like I said, thank you all that joined the show, and have a blessed day. Enjoy your day. Bye bye for now.